Good morning. Happy Thursday. I am Tiba with Positive Mindframe. Clock in with me and get your mind sane. I know it's not Wednesday, it is Thursday. So first, my apologies for being a day late. It has been chaotic here in the Brown household. So again, my apologies for being late, but I'm glad that I'm with you today. All right, so this is my third time having the opportunity to sit in front of you and discuss a little bit of my thinking. As always, if something that penetrates your spirit, something that makes you say, that was good, I want you to drop this in the chat. This little emoji right here. Drop that emoji in the chat. Let me know that you're listening to me, because I know you could be doing anything else than watching a video. And especially if you know me, I'm not the most easiest person to talk to because I give you a lot of wisdom and sometimes you don't want to hear it. And vice versa. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. So again, this emoji right here, if it penetrates your spirit, definitely drop it. You drop those emojis down in the comments, it's validation that you're listening. Because I know that you could be doing anything else out of your day than watching a video. You got TikTok, which you got like 5 seconds of video that you can learn how to cook. Believe me, I utilize it. But it's validation for me that you're listening. Wisdome Slap Wednesdays, and for any YouTuber, anybody that does content, it's not easy. It's not easy to do the editing. It's not easy to sit in front of a light that's kind of blinding your eyes to talk about things. So just, it gives validation, but also it's going to give you an opportunity to win some merchandise. What I want to do is bless you and also bless my daughter in gifting someone who drops this emoji right here some merchandise. She has purses, she has shirts, she has backpacks that says, I am loved, I am valued, and I am enough. So when you drop that down, I will actually be engaging with those individuals that drop that wisdom slap emoji down in the comments, and I'll be looking for them for the next 3 videos. If I see that you're consistent in dropping that emoji and that you are getting some wisdom from me, hopefully, then I will definitely give that to you. I will purchase that from Ebony and I will send that to you as my gift to say thank you. And also, it doesn't have to be for you. If it's for somebody that you know that just needs a hug, I believe her merchandise gives you that feel of a hug. But definitely, I would love to give someone that gift. Just to wear that, just to say, I am loved, I am valued, and I am enough. Because sometimes we don't say that enough. So again, drop those emojis. I want to see consistency in the next 3 videos that I do with that wisdom slap emoji, which is this one. Hopefully it's been on there tons of times. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And again, if it's hitting your heart, if something that I'm saying is saying, oh my gosh, that was good, drop that. I'll be looking for it for the next 3 videos of who's engaging, and I will definitely send you some merchandise from Ebony's Positive Mindframe collection. Onto the video. All right, so Ebony talked about negative Nancy's, and it's so easy to say, oh my gosh, I don't want to be around a negative Nancy. Well, I will be the very first one to be honest and say sometimes I can be, whether it's that time of the month or whether you're having a bad day. I want to talk about being the negative Nancy. Okay, so let me preface this by saying I am not talking about you. Everything I'm going to say, I'm going to take ownership of me. I'm not talking about you. Don't even know that you're watching this video. All I'm saying is if it hits you, don't be DMing Ebony and don't be DMing me talking about you all up in my business. Girl, I'm not worried about you. I am from the projects. But, I'm converted now. Anywho, all I'm saying is I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you. Okay, so I have learned that when I am a negative Nancy, it's because I have lied to me. There is something in me that when I lie to me, it makes my entire genetic makeup, it makes my attitude, it makes everything go tilt. Now, I believe that there is power in life and death in the tongue, as Ebony has talked about before. Ebony has talked about that before. So when you lie to yourself, there's something internally that makes our day go totally kilter. When you lie to yourself, there's something that internally happens. This is why lie detectors are so prominent. Are they admissible in court? Most of the time, no. But that lets you know something happens internally when you lie. Your heart starts racing, you start sweating, your palms get sweaty. it means you're not supposed to do it. You weren't created to do it. There's no way in the world that you were created to lie. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I know some individuals that have practiced the gift of lying, and I say it has to be a gift for them, so much so they don't know how to tell the truth. I will, okay, mama moment. If you have to always lie, you're in a bad situation. You're just, where you are not able to be your true self, you're in a bad situation. Or you know your life is not where it needs to be, that you have to lie all the time. You had to practice lying over and over and over and over. And I would tell you, it's going to be a no for me. But okay, back to what I was saying. So anyway, when you are lying, your body automatically is saying, it's giving you all kinds of signals. This is not what we are supposed to do. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know you're lying. Just stop it. Okay, so anyway, when you lie to yourself, it's throwing off everything. It makes your entire day negative. Somebody's coming to you, and then they're talking positive. You've lied to yourself internally. All the DNA has been disrupted because you're not being who you were created to be. Like Ebony says, what she got from the Bible, the power of life and death is in your tongue. You just spoke death to yourself. So of course you have to respond negatively. It's easy to be a negative Nancy because you were just negative to yourself. Come on now. You should be dropping all kinds of emojis right now. Like you should be. But real life, it's easy to be a negative Nancy because you were the first one that said, I'm not going to mess with Pookie. You ended up messing with Pookie. And now you feel like a dummy because Pookie did exactly what you knew he was going to do. And you say you wasn't messing with him. Now it takes a hit on your self-esteem. It takes a hit on you because you said you wasn't going to do it. You lied to yourself. And so now somebody's coming in to you trying to talk positive. I'm about to choke somebody. It is what it is. All I'm saying, if you want to stop being that negative Nancy Bookie, you got to stop lying to yourself. You got to stop lying to yourself. The reason why you mad at everybody mad at you, because don't talk to her, she negative. Bookie, is because you lying all the dang time and you lying to yourself. Stop it. If you put yourself in situations where you don't have to lie, I'm telling you, you will be a lot better. It would be refreshing to be around you. You mad at everything because you mad internally because you keep lying to yourself. So if you stop it, people aren't negative Nancy's just because. Nobody wakes up and just, I'm going to be negative. No, they woke up, they lied to themselves. And so it's easier to lash out on you. It's easier to lash because they are battling something internally. And I'm talking about myself. There was a period of time I was mad at myself because I made a lot of Ishmael decisions. We can have a whole conversation about that. Made a whole bunch of Ishmael conversations. I guess it's people pleasing, whatever it is. And I lied to myself. I didn't want to do it. I didn't have the courage enough to say I didn't want to do it. And I was mad at everybody because I made a decision that I didn't want to do. I lied to myself. Now, if you really sit back and think about it, what decisions did you say I wasn't going to do that you did, and now you mad at everybody because you made the decision? Where? See, okay, so life is not, if you got to be on this planet 120 years, according to the Bible, if you got to be on this planet for 120 years, live it to the fullest. Live it to the fullest. You don't have to lie all the time. You don't have to lie to yourself all the time. You don't have to be mad all the time. You can choose your day. I'm so serious. You can really choose your day. You can choose to drink it away because honestly, it's all about you lied to yourself. You can choose to smoke it away. Honestly, it's all about lying to yourself. You can do this sex it away. It's all about lying to yourself. You can do whatever you choose to do. You can do that. But I'm telling you, once you stop lying to yourself and start being truthful to yourself, whatever it is, hey, I am this and I'm going to change this and follow up on that. That's why goals are so huge. Boundaries are so huge. Everything that Emily talked about last week, or I guess it wasn't last week, this week, it's so huge because all it is being truthful to yourself. I'm gonna get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna run a 5K every morning. If you don't do that, the only one that suffers internally is you. And I'm saying that because I'm supposed to be doing that. Okay. Like I said, I'm always going to talk about me. But if you find yourself in that, hey, let's do this together. But those emojis, because I know I dropped some wisdom today, Boki. But drop those emojis. Those emojis. And I just want you to know that you are loved, you are valued, and you are enough.